Morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Wow, what an amazing day. Feeling a really nice breeze coming in here. It is just lovely. I sure hope wherever you are, you're having a fantastic morning as well. Guys, I'm telling you, the article that I read today, it should excite each and every one of us in a big, big way. London's clearinghouse for the London Stock Exchange is now going to be clearing digital assets, and they're going to be doing it through LCH, London Clearinghouse Digital Asset Clearing. Guys, this is a major, major deal. You're seeing implementation of something in the traditional markets that is going to bring such a major amount of transactional volume for this digital asset space. And of course, they're talking about Bitcoin first of all, but you're going to probably see, no doubt, a lot of other digital asset clearing going through this mechanism. And this is a major, major deal. Just think of the Depository Trust and Clearing Corp. Do you realize, guys, that trillions of dollars of transactional volume goes through that each and every day? And it wasn't that long ago that the DTCC signed up with R3 Corda for instant settlement. And what does R3 Corda guys use for their instant settlement? They use XDC and XRP. Think about that. This is a major development, and I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to see the New York Stock Exchange and other major exchanges having this mechanism built into their system, because, guys, we know digital assets are literally going to take over this entire space. In fact, wasn't it Larry Fink who came out there literally sitting on the stage saying, hey, the next evolution of these markets is the tokenization of securities? And guys, when he said that, all stock exchanges around the world were valued at somewhere around 89.2 trillion. And at the time, the whole digital asset space was just under 1 trillion in value. You imagine that. Just imagine that this space absolutely absorbs a lot of that. And you start to see major tokenization and security. And guys, there's only a few ecosystems that can really handle that kind of volume. But you wait and see, and you see that. Let's say you saw, 2, 3, 4, $5 trillion come in. Look, it is going to be huge. And on top of that, do you think it's going to be evenly distributed amongst every one of the 27,000 different, digital asset projects in the space? No, guys. You're probably going to see some major, major winners. In fact, I would say top 10, maybe top 20 to 30 max. But a lot of that volume is going to go into those ecosystems. And you got, XRP. You got Hedera Hashgraph. You've got other, type of ecosystems like that can handle that kind of volume. The tokenization of all these securities, it is going to be absolutely mesmerizing. And beyond that, the value is, you're talking like some serious coin. Some of these are going to see 1,000x moves. It is going to be insane. And you don't have to look too far down the road to see why in which they're setting up this whole system the way they are. Guys, we're watching it in real time, aren't we? All the implementations of these central bank digital currencies that are coming into effect. You even got the IMF coming out with their unit, their universal monetary unit now. You've got all these nation states asking Ripple to come and help them to literally develop their central bank digital currency to the point of the evolution of money. You're watching all of our information, all of our data being, digitized and put on distributed ledger technology, especially our healthcare. And on top of that, any kind of educational history. I don't think it's going to be too far along, guys. We're going to see our digital IDs, and they're going to be global. You're not going to need the passport system the way it is now is probably going to change in a big way. Your driver's license, all of that stuff. Remember when they were coming out with those smart IDs? Well, these IDs that they're going to be coming out with are going to be beyond smart. It is going to be something else. It is literally going to be a universal identification system, and they already have plans for it, and it's already being talked about in a big, big way. You just go and look at some of these websites, the International Monetary Fund, the World Economic Forum, the Bank of International Settlements, and you actually read a lot of the PDFs that they have on there of what they see as the future iteration of all this monetary system and our information, and I'll tell you what, your eyes will be opened in a big way and fast. They are really, really changing us and rapidly into a new system. And having said that, Janet Yellen just came out there and talking about, hey, we might need to implement the U.S. central bank digital currency a lot faster than what we thought we would because of what's going on in this liquidity crisis. Well, no doubt. Guys, they are literally watching the run on the U.S. dollar like no tomorrow. In fact, I was reading an article on that, and it is absolutely insane what's going on in the world. And literally this article was actually talking about say hello to the petro-1 and goodbye to the petrodollar. And that petrodollar, guys, has really allowed the United States and a lot of other Western powers, but specifically America, to enjoy that world reserve currency status and have the benefit in their economy of actually being able to go out there and inflate their currency and print that money. Why? Because of foreign demand. But that foreign demand now is drying up, and it's drying up so fast. And you watch and see how inflation is going to react, because all those dollars are going to have to come back into the United States. It's not like you can just burn them after you've created them. No, guys, those are on the ledger. They're on the books. And the way in which this is going to actually work is going to be something else, because they're going to come all flooding back in. And no doubt they're going to want to flip those switches, and they're going to want to flip them absolutely fast. Especially when you have the BRICS countries coming out with their own digital currency, and that puts an end to any kind of Western sanctions. I'll tell you what, right now, they don't have to transact in the US dollar. But the thing that is even more mesmerizing is you're watching a lot of these US so-called allies out there transacting in the yuan, not digital yuan, but in the yuan. Especially when France went and took on that 65,000 tons of liquid natural gas, and they buying it from the UAE, so they believe that that natural gas is literally coming from Russia. And what did they pay for it with? Chinese yuan. I'm telling you what, if there was ever a slap in the face of Western powers by one of its allies, that was definitely one of them. But guys, you're just going to see more and more of this kind of stuff. And we're really being transitioned into this new digital economy in a big way. They want their great reset, guys. They're going to get it. I really believe it's coming, and it's coming a lot faster than what most of us have ever expected. My guess is we have less than 18 months before we see a full-on digital economy transacting around the world in a big way. And get this, I think what we're going to see here is we're going to see a decision fairly soon before the end of the half of this year on this Ripple versus SEC case, and you're going to see XRP coming out with major legal clarity such as no other digital asset has. Now, having said that, you need to watch my video last night where I'm saying the whales are back and they're on the attack, because in there I talk in detail about this whole liquidity hub issue where Stuart Alderati has literally flat out come out and said why they did not have XRP as one of the assets in Liquidity Hub, and how eager they are to add XRP as an asset to Liquidity Hub once they get the legal clarity. You watch and see what happens, guys. It is going to be some kind of mesmerizing show. I'll tell you what. Grab your popcorn and sit back, because what we're about to see in the global economy and is going to be beyond something most of us have never seen in our lifetimes. At least that's my opinion. Well, guys, I sure hope that you're having a fantastic day. And until later on, when we have an absolutely amazing video to release out to you, have a great one and take care.